Imagine waking up one day and realizing you never have to work again. No boss, no deadlines, just complete financial freedom. Sounds impossible? Well, keep watching because if you miss this, you might be stuck in the 9 to 5 forever. Most people dream of retiring early, but 99% will never do it. Why? Because they don't know this. They follow the same broken system. Go to college, get a job, work for 40 years, and hope they have enough to retire at 65. But what if I told you there's a way out? A shortcut only the rich know. And here's the scary part. If you don't act now, the door to early retirement might shut forever. So listen carefully, because every second you wait is a second wasted. First, let's expose the biggest lie you've been told about money. And trust me, this will shock you. You're losing money every single second you're not doing this. And the worst part? You don't even realize it. Every decision you make right now is either keeping you trapped in the cycle of working forever or pushing you one step closer to escaping it. The scary part? Most people stay trapped. Why? Because they don't know the rules of the game. But if you stay until the end, you'll know exactly what to do to break free before you turn 30. Most people believe they need a high-paying job or to win the lottery to retire early. That's a lie. The real secret? Building multiple streams of income that work for you while you sleep. Think about this. If you're making money while doing nothing, do you even need a job? That's the key. The first step is eliminating all financial leaks. If you don't control your spending, your income doesn't matter. The rich don't stay rich by spending recklessly. They control every dollar. Right now, look at your expenses. How much money is quietly draining from your account every month? Subscriptions, impulse buys, eating out. These are silent killers. If you don't plug these leaks, you'll be working for money your entire life. Now, let's talk about income. The average millionaire has at least 7 streams of income. How many do you have? If the answer is 1, you're walking on financial thin ice. The safest way to retire early is to build assets that generate passive income. Real estate, stocks, digital businesses, these aren't just for the rich. They are how people become rich. The question is, are you playing the game, or are you just watching from the sidelines? Think about this. If your job disappeared tomorrow, how long could you survive? If the answer is less than a year, you are financially vulnerable. That's why you need to start now. Investing early isn't an option. It's a necessity. If you invested just $10 a day in the right stocks or assets, you could retire with millions. But most people won't because they think it's too late, too complicated, or too risky. Those same people will still be working at 60, wondering where they went wrong. Don't be them. Now let's talk about the biggest wealth-building machine in history, compounding. This is how Warren Buffett became one of the richest men alive. Compounding is when your money starts making money. Then, that money makes even more money. It's the closest thing to a financial cheat code. But the catch? It needs time. The sooner you start, the less you need to invest to become rich. If you wait, you'll have to work 10 times harder just to catch up. Do you really want to struggle while others retire early? The next step is owning assets, not liabilities. Too many people waste their money trying to look rich instead of actually getting rich. A fancy car, designer clothes, a luxury apartment, they make you look successful but keep you broke. The rich do the opposite. They buy things that make them money. Stocks, businesses, real estate. These things appreciate over time. If your money isn't working for you, you're working for money. And that's the fastest way to stay stuck. Let's make it even simpler. Right now, take out your phone and list 3 ways you can start making money outside your job. Freelancing, selling digital products, investing in stocks. The internet has made it easier than ever to build wealth. Yet most people waste their time scrolling, consuming instead of creating. If you don't act, someone else will. and they will be the ones retiring early, not you. Here's another uncomfortable truth. Your environment is keeping you broke. If your friends aren't talking about business, investments, or self-improvement, you're in the wrong circle. Look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they financially successful? If not, you need to start surrounding yourself with people who push you, not hold you back. Your mindset is the biggest predictor of your financial future. If you don't change how you think about money, you will never escape the cycle. The first step? Developing a high-income skill. Think about it. If you're earning $3,000 a month, how long will it take to retire? Decades. But what if you were making $20,000 a month? Suddenly, financial freedom doesn't seem so far away. Some of the best high-income skills right now? Copywriting. The art of selling with words. Sales and closing deals. If you can sell, you will never be broke. Software development and AI automation. The future is digital. Digital marketing. Businesses will always pay to reach more customers. Now, here's where most people fail. They start making money and immediately spend it. They upgrade their car, move into a luxury apartment, flex on Instagram. And guess what? They stay broke. If you want to retire before 30, here's the move. Invest every dollar you can. The wealthy follow a simple formula: 40% to investments, stocks, real estate, businesses. 30% to reinvestment, scaling income streams. 20% to expenses, live below your means. 10% to learning, courses, books, mentorship. The average person does the complete opposite. They spend 80% on lifestyle, 10% on savings, and 10% on random things that never grow their wealth. That's why they never escape. Now, let's talk about something most people don't understand: leverage. The rich never use their own money. They use other people's money, OPM, to build their wealth. Think about it. Banks give loans to real estate investors. The investors buy properties, rent them out, and let tenants pay the mortgage. Entrepreneurs raise millions from investors. They use that money to scale businesses, making even more in return. Stock market pros use margin trading, borrowing money to multiply profits. Now, here's the biggest secret of the wealthy. They make money in their sleep through compound interest. Here's an example. Let's say you invest $500 every month into the S&P 500, which has historically returned around 10% per year. In 10 years, that's over $100,000. In 20 years, it's nearly $400,000. In 30 years, you're a millionaire, all from $500 per month. This is how the rich get richer, while the poor stay poor. The poor spend every dollar. The rich let time and compound interest make them wealthy. But let's take it up a notch. What if instead of saving and investing slowly, you started building cash-flowing assets? Here's how the 1% plays the game. 1. Buy real estate with OPM, other people's money. Take out a mortgage, rent the property, and let tenants pay off your loan. In 10 years, the property is yours, and you've built wealth without spending your own money. 2. Start an online business, dropshipping, digital products, SaaS. These businesses scale without requiring your time. 3. Automate income streams. YouTube automation, investing in dividend stocks, creating an app. The goal? Money that flows without constant effort. And here's a fact that should scare you. The middle class is disappearing. The rich are getting richer, and everyone else is being left behind. Why? Because schools never taught you this. They trained you to be a worker, not an owner. The system wants you to go to school, get a degree, get a job, work 40 plus years, retire at 65, if you're lucky. That's not wealth. That's financial slavery. But here's the good news. You don't have to follow their script. You can start now. Right here, right now. 1. Learn a high-income skill and start earning more. 2. Stop spending on things you don't need. Invest instead. 3. Use other people's money to build assets that pay you forever. Fourth, let compound interest work for you. 5. Surround yourself with wealth-minded people. Your network is your net worth. Because here's the truth. Most people will never do this. They'll watch this video, think, that's cool, and go back to scrolling. But the ones who take action, they'll be the ones retiring before 30. So the only question left is, will you be one of them? Now, let me ask you, if you could retire early, what would you do with your time? Travel the world? Spend time with family? Work on passion projects? The sad reality is, most people will never get that choice because they waited too long to take action. But you don't have to be one of them. Everything you need to achieve financial freedom is within reach. You just have to start. Right now, before it's too late. And if you want to know the single most powerful wealth-building strategy that can make you a millionaire with just a few dollars a day, subscribe now or stay stuck forever. The choice is yours.